Okay, so today what I want to talk a little bit about is my developing kundalini experiences that I've been having over the last little while. Started off a couple of years ago. I started off with doing some of Mantak Chia's work uh, and reading his books and doing chi and working with sexual energy, and it's kind of developed and morphed into something else by itself over the years, and just kind of following my intuition. When I get ideas in my head, I would explore them and see where they would take me, and they kind of took me far off of the path that I was reading in the books, and just kind of my own path. And it was my intuition was directing me along the way, and I started having some interesting experiences that have intensified in the last little bit. And what's been happening is I'll get this bubbling sensation out coming from my root chakra, a perineum area in my body, and it will split. Well, one doesn't split, but it comes up in two lines, one to the right of the spine, one to the left of the spine. And what happens is it feels like there's these two balloons that are inflating, one to the right of my spine and one to the left of my spine, and they just inflate whoop, like that, and they kind of stop around the base of my neck, and then these energy pulses keep getting sent up these two tubes, which stop at the base of my neck, and that keeps happening for a little while until those tubes feel kind of full. And then when they get full, then this middle column right up the middle of my spine just starts to surge up my spine and also stops at the base of my neck. And then pulses kept getting sent up from the root chakra right up the middle of my spine. And what's happening has been pretty interesting, because in meditation over the last couple weeks, what's been happening is that it's starting to realign my spine. These energy surges will come up my spine, and they will hit an area right sort of at the base of my neck, and they will intensify on an area around T1, T2, T3, T4, just the upper thoracic vertebrae, and they will get really, really strong, and they'll start to burn on spot, and I'll feel a pressure build up and up and up, and then my vertebrae will just like adjust. I'll hear a little crack or a little pop, or sometimes I'll just have to kind of move my neck around or my chest, and then another pulse will be sent up my spine, and it will maybe be to the right of more the right side of my neck or more the left side of my neck. And in a period of an hour, I get around sort of 8 to 10 of these energetic adjustments where the energy is surging up to release energy blockages in the area. And with the released energy block comes a released physical block in terms of my vertebrae actually adjusting. And then starting to finally move past that area where it was blocked at the base of my neck. And what happens is this area intensifies sort of around T3, where the energy gets sensed there, and it builds up and it builds up, and then it shoots in two lines. One line comes down the front of my head here, and one line across the top of my head and down towards my eyebrows. And it's not quite as intense as the energy on my spine, but it is getting gradually so a little more intense. And so to me, it seems like the pathways on my spine and beside my spine have been sort of cleared, and now these pulses are being sent in two lines, and that will happen over and over and over again. And I'll just sit there on the couch, and this is nothing that I am sort of initiating anymore. It used to be I would meditate and do, concentrate, on the sexual energy and try and get that going myself. Just through focus and concentration, but now this is just happening, and it's sort of taken on a life of its own. 3-4 times a day I'll be getting these energy surges up my spine, And I'll just be walking around, I'll be at work, I'll be sitting on the couch, I'll be driving, and I'll get these energy surges. So it's pretty interesting, it's pretty exciting. Sometimes I get a little nervous, especially when I'm driving, but they've been pretty safe so far. Nothing serious or too explosive has been happening. The energy seems to be being pretty gentle with me. But I used to get these energy surges maybe once or twice a week, and now they're happening 3 or 4 times a day. So it's definitely taken up a notch. I'm super excited to see where this is going. I kind of know, just through looking on the internet and YouTube videos and stuff, I hear a little bit about kundalini and what it is, but, obviously hearing something and reading something and experiencing it are completely different things. So I just wanted to share my experiences, get that off my chest, and put it out into the world. And that's with what's going on with my energy work the last little while. Still doing my qigong practice and having energy sensations of a different sort from that. The kundalini energy sensations are a lot more intense than the qigong practice, and intensifying quickly and more rapidly at a more rapid pace than the qigong. The qigong is very slow, very gentle. Takes a lot of time, takes a lot of patience, and the energy there travels a lot more around the meridians of the body, and a little bit up the spine as well, but more of the meridians for me. So I'm just gonna keep video logging these experiences with what I believe to be the kundalini energy as the experiences intensify, and sort of keep track as to what's going on, so I can kind of catalog the changes as they're happening. I kind of wish I had been doing this a little bit earlier, because there has been a lot of changes in that those energy sensations over the last little bit. So that's about it. Thanks for watching this video, YouTube, and take care.